Okay, we live in the crib, vibing with Veto. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube at Vibing with Veto. Also follow us on the Instagram at Vibing with Veto. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher, always chasing purpose over popularity. Check us out each and every Monday on the Big Facts Network. Also follow us on the YouTube channel, Vibing with Veto. I got two young entrepreneurs in the building. What's happening with it? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man?
What's good, man?
What's
You
the
all
word? How
right?
you doing, man?
Nice to meet y'all, man.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Introduce yourself to the people.
Name's Dante. I go by Tay, but Instagram is trust.tay too.
For sure.
All right, my name is Lawrence. I go by Chris. Y'all get my Instagram, The Real Unexpected.
You said Lawrence, but you go by Chris.
I go by Chris.
Why you go by Chris, bro?
That's my middle name.
Okay, for sure. That's dope. That's dope. What brought y'all to Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, before we open up the show, what brought y'all to Atlanta?
Man,
This trip for podcast run, just want to get ourselves more exposure and just network.
For sure.
yeah,
Okay.
man. Honestly, it's the city we came down here to tap in with y'all the most, man.
Yeah.
I heard you got a lot of young, aspiring entrepreneurs. Hopefully, we could bring some of that positivity and energy back to our own cities.
Yeah, for sure. Where y'all from?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. If
Okay.
y'all know Sexy Red, y'all know me.
Over there. They be
Yeah,
saying over there.
over there.
Yeah.
There.
And then I'm from Lancaster, California.
sure.
A little outside of LA.
For sure. How y'all link up? If you from there, and y'all, like, how did y'all link up?
Man, so we actually joined the mentorship, and we met in the mentorship and everything like
Dope.
that. Like they said, dogs are attracted to dogs, and got together.
That's hard. That's hard. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to Atlanta.
Appreciate it.
I have $1 million question for y'all, man. Everybody that graces my show, I have the opportunity to ask them this question. I have the opportunity to ask you guys the same question. How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? And each one of y'all can answer the question.
Okay. I mean, there wouldn't be any limit. Like a yacht. Like I would want everything. Honestly. Like,
Facts.
Why not?
Facts.
I'm taking a different direction, because I'll be honest with you, my story a little bit different. So I felt a whole bunch of times, and I just kept going. So my story isn't really like how big would I dream if I failed. I feel like failure is what made me dream bigger.
Ooh. That's hard. Explain, bro.
Man, because once you fail, man, and you fail 9 times out of 10, when you failing, you're seeing some type of point that you can't reach. And once you finally reach that point, now it's like, okay, now you done got that energy built up. Now you done got the system and the practice built up to go again and again and again. Now you're reaching a higher level that you've never even seen before.
For sure. Nah, I like that. You
Yeah,
want to chime in on that? I saw you looking like you want to chime in. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's actually valid for sure because you really don't know how far you could go in anything unless you try. And in the midst of trying, you have to fail.
Facts.
It's not really failure; it's a lesson at the end of the day.
Facts.
So it's like you're learning each and every step of the way, but you're climbing new heights every time you do it.
Yeah, facts. It's a part of growth too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to try things to grow. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people don't do a lot of trying and they just feel like staying stagnant is the way to go. But it's like, bro, you gotta grow. Like
Right.
mentally,
Very
physically, financially, all that. And it takes that to do it.
Yeah.
But nah, I appreciate that. Both of y'all turned life or death moments into financial missions. Before we talk about credit or anything else, who was Lawrence and Dante before you guys started this journey?
I say knuckleheaded, naive, chasing after fast money. Not really. I was smart, but not. You know how like some people is a little green in certain areas. Not too street smart, not too familiar with everything, and it is life, like learning from your mistakes and everything like that.
Facts.
I wasn't doing what I should have been doing and the right things, and just trying to cheat and take and cut corners. So now I'm like understanding that it takes time to get to where you want to get to, and doing the right things, doing the things you don't want to do.
The hard things.
The hard things is what's
Facts.
gonna get you there, but then also it molds you as a person, as a man, as a woman. Those things is what build character.
Facts. What about you?
Man, before I got into all of this, man, I have always been a risk taker, and one of the ones that I don't mind losing. I don't mind taking the L. 2 L's make a W, in my opinion.
Dope.
You take enough of them, man. You gonna make a couple wins. And even before this and everything like that, I'll be completely honest with people. When I was 21 years old, from the age of 21, I always made 25 or more an hour. So I always been the type to hustle, grit, and everything else. And,
Sure.
and I got into the place that I got into not by college degree, this and this. I got there by plain knowledge and just building connections with people. That's how you really grow. That's how you really make things happen.
Facts. Nah, that's 100% true though, for sure. People hear credit repair and they think paperwork, but your story starts with trauma. How did the pain become like purpose for each and every one of y'all?
Man,
Both of y'all, I would say.
Yeah. Man, just big deep, just to dig deep, man. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. You know, everything's not always the nicest in my city. You know, I've been through traumatic experience, man. So I was late night Ubering and everything. You know, trying to stack my money up and doing that while working a full-time job. Some people followed me and everything. They shot at me and everything like that. And like I had that was kind of like my breaking moment right there. I had to look at like my mom's, my people, my family, my nieces and nephews was actually there at the time too. Came to the hospital and everything. They had to see their uncle, you know, messed up and you know in a different place. And I got a lot of nieces and nephews that look up to me. So that's when I kind of knew like boom, I have to change and everything like that. So sitting down and everything. I was on bed rest. I still got bullets in my leg now, but I was on bed rest. And while I was on bed rest, I started looking at videos and everything about credit repair business funding. And you know, I'm looking at this mentor. This mentor pulling up in the track talk, and I'm just like, yeah. So I get on the call with him, like, yeah. Like, yeah. He like, yeah, it's gonna be $2,000. I said $2,000. I was like $2,000 for what? I'm looking like now. Keep in mind, I'm already shot, right? And I lost my job. The job that I was making $25 an hour at, I lost my job.
Damn, that's crazy. Can I ask you that though? Like, so you said they followed you from Ubering. Like,
Yeah.
was it somebody that you rode with and you dropped off, and then the people like?
So the thing is, so St. Louis, like I tell you, like you don't have to be anything to get hit. You feel me? You just gotta be in a certain type of look. So me, I had a nice car. I ain't gonna say what type of car or whatever, but I just always had nice cars, had nice things because what? I always worked in it. And I was always the person to risk it. Type thing. So while you might not take that risk, or I'm not gonna do this and that, I'm the type to take it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do good and I'm gonna look good right now.
Facts.
It's all about living in the moment. So I'd rather look good and have fun and enjoy my life now, understand the risk, understand what risks I could take, than to sit here broke and look bad all day.
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel
I
me?
feel you.
So I was just that type of person. That's what they found, man. And just to tap in to tell you how deep it is, man. When I went and got another car, man. I went to a dealership, man, and the dealership, a white guy, man, he's literally talking to me and everything. I'm looking like, where you from and everything. He's like, I'm from the city and everything. I'm like, okay. I should look. A young man should never have to bond with a random older man about being shot at. Me and the dealership is the dealer. The car salesman is telling me, hey, yeah, man, I deal with the same thing. I've been shot too. I've been shot at too. Same reasons, everything.
That's crazy. So just on something random, that's crazy, bro.
And that's what I thought. That's why I had to learn. I'm looking like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I'm looking like, but then as soon as stuff start happening, man, I had to realize I'm looking like, okay, people are making money.
Yeah, facts.
So why the hell is you even like? I know y'all making money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to figure out like, why is it not accessible to everybody? Why is this even happening? Why am I even a target, man?
Right.
So I had to literally break it down, man. Like,
Right.
I had to cut everybody off for that time, man. Those few months and everything, while I'm thinking, everything, just doing this credit repair, trying to business fund it, man. I had to take a risk, man.
Right.
I had to take a $2,000 risk, man. You know how hard it is to take a risk. I got bullets in my legs. People looking at me like, I can't pay for nothing. My car is in the thing. The police like, yeah, we can't see your car. You can't do nothing with it. I'm just sitting there looking like, man, like what, like why me? Like
Facts.
why the hell it had to be me? I hustled, I did everything I could do, and now I'm just stuck here in a effed up situation.
Right.
Looking like, how do I get out? And now this dude was trying to tell me I need to pay $2,000.
That's crazy. Was that your turning point? And I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. Like, real talk. Was that your turning point where you said, like, nah, bro, I'm about to just leave the streets alone? Do you still, like go out and about in your city, though?
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you still there? I'm not trying to be funny,
No.
I ask people that all the time because it's like, even on the rapper side, bro, a lot of rappers, they get hurt in their own city. It don't be like other cities they visit. They get hurt in their own city. So it's like, bro, sometimes I look at it like, bro, staying is a choice, my dude.
Yeah.
Like if you're bigger than like your environment and you know you're worth something and your life is worth something, bro, you're kind of risking it saying, hey, I want to continue to live in this jealous ass city.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
that's just, I mean,
That's real. That's real shit.
Is it you're afraid to move? Is it you're afraid to leave your family? What is the real reason that you still live there, bro?
So I don't live there no more.
Okay, all right.
I moved
you
out.
Go, oh, you go back?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I go. I mean, not even like every time I might go back, but that's like a maybe. Like really, like you know what I'm saying. But
you don't have to say where you live on camera. But I'm just saying, okay, that's
but
good.
like even like around that time though, it's like boom, I moved out. Man, I'm gonna be completely real with you, man.
Just don't say where you live.
I'm not gonna say where I live, but I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Even with that whole situation and everything like that, even like the people around me, they was like, yeah, you gotta leave. As soon as I still was able to get on my feet. So boom, I had to leave and everything like that. And I had to realize something. I had to realize that boom, I started hearing things from this direction and that direction. And I had to realize like I thought, look, I was always told when I was younger, if you don't be in nobody's business, if you don't mess with nobody, nothing would happen to you. That's fucking that was just, I'm sorry, excuse my language, but it's just a lie. It's just a complete lie. Random things happen to random people all the time. And if I'm being completely real, I know people from the streets. That done did all type of stuff and ain't nothing happened to them. So it's not it can't happen. It's all completely random, man. I'm being completely real with you.
Right. Damn. What was it about credit that like made you want to like do that? I know you said the track hawk, but what was it about that? Like, did you want to just change your situation or change the lives of others? Was it something that you like had in your heart to do for that?
I looked at another person and honestly, man, I looked at another person and I thought what everybody else thought. You got money, huh? I think I could spend it better.
Wow. I mean, that's a real answer. Goddamn.
Because that's the way everybody, they look at these rappers, they look at these, that's what everybody thinking right now. Even y'all looking like 100K, 90 days. I could spend it better. Look, and if you can hop in the class and we'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to do it and you'll show us.
Facts. So a lot of people get hurt and stay stuck mentally. What did you do learning? What did learning credit teach you about control and freedom?
Yeah, it taught me everything is a choice. It's a choice to be in debt. It's a choice to win. And it's really a choice to lose. It's about the obstacles and that comes between your crosshairs that actually changes you. Do you actually get back up? Do you actually get back up to shoot another shot? Do you or do you just stay down there and become nothing?
Damn, for sure. How did fixing your credit shift like how banks, lenders, and even people treat you?
The best thing I'm gonna tell you about this is I'm young. I'm 23 years old, so I didn't know anything about credit at all. So me learning credit, I didn't have to do nothing with my credit because I never did anything with my credit. All I had to find out is how to build credit. So once I figured out how to build credit, it was over.
That's hard. Damn, bro. I like the whole transformation, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like where you going with your life, bro. And if you only 23, bro, you got a long time to live, bro. So you're going to be getting money for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it, man. Nah, but for sure. Man, let's talk to you, bro. You've been over there in the cut. Quiet as hell. What's up, man?
I was giving him
for sure. Like, For sure. You were chasing money the wrong way. You got betrayed and almost lost your life. What truth hit you the hardest in that moment?
I want to say the last two, being like backstabbed by people that was closest to me. And then just knowing that, like, you can't really trust people. Like, but also, you know, the fact that, like, it pushed them, they went that far to almost take my life was crazy. Damn. Like, that whole, like, I swear, I was living in Houston at the time.
Right.
And that same day, I was actually going out there to Houston from Missouri, where I was living at the time, to get my stuff. Because I was actually staying at the girl's house. Basically in her living room on a blow-up mattress. I was picking up my stuff to fly back to Missouri that same day when it happened. So it just showed me that, like, people really don't care, and for some money that they'll do anything.
So what exactly happened in that moment? Like, you know,
so
if you care to talk about it.
Yeah, no, it's fine now. Basically, boom, so there's three people that I was cool with at the time. I used to do YouTube and everything like that in Houston. I flew in like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in the morning, Uber to the girl house. I knew her routine because I lived there for like 2 months, right? So, boom, there's a Ring camera on the front door. It's already got me like feeling a little suspicious. I already got like a threat beforehand, like a week before. So I was already taking the risk of going out there, but in Missouri, I had just started my job at FedEx. No clothes, no nothing, so I needed to get my stuff. So it was like, I'm gonna have to take this risk, or like I don't got no money to go buy no new clothes or anything, so I gotta figure it out. But boom, I'm packing my stuff up or whatever. Crazy enough too, the girl like I get before the girl charged me $100 to use her suitcase. Mind you, I paid rent there. My food stamps at the time was going straight to her. And before I first moved to Missouri, I gave her $1,000. So I'm already like, I'm doing my part around, and then I'm also, overstepping and superseding to, because you're taking on me, living there and everything like that. So it's like, it's the least I could do is, here's a thank you. So she charged me for that. I'm packing my stuff up. The other female that I was cool with at the time, she come knocking on the door, walk in. And when you like just the vibe off completely, like you used to be able to talk to her, say what's up, whatever. Like walk in, she look at me, it's just like empty, like just like silent. Silent speak loud. Like when it's certain situations, and the look she gave me, it was just like in my head, I'm like, I gotta hurry up and go. I'm like, this is it. She not even supposed to be here at this time. Like I need to hurry up and speed this thing up. So, I'm packing my stuff. She about to leave out. The girl that walked in, she about to leave out. And she basically was like, I'm going to check and see if this food spot's open or whatever. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. She talking about some taco spot or something that for sure not open.
Right.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you probably going to go, whatever. Okay, cool. Like, I'm thinking she was actually going to leave. Came back 5 minutes later. Nah, it's closed. You could have looked it up. Why you had to leave out? So now in my head, I'm like, all right, the Uber's already called. I'm waiting for it and everything like that. Crazy part about it is that morning, it's one of those apartment buildings where it's like they got a gate in the front. So the gate already messing up when I'm getting there.
Right.
When the Uber's pulling up, the gate still, it's a line of people trying to get into the apartment. Right. So everything's reading like this is not, like you shouldn't even be here right now. Like this is giving up, real setup vibes and everything. So when I'm leaving out, I got 2 suitcases, a backpack, and I'm walking out, right out her door and everything like that. And I see somebody like out the corner of my eye wearing all black, hooded up and everything, walking the direction I'm going towards the front. And the Uber driver texts me talking about some, basically like the door, the gate's locked, whatever. Like, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to come up there. I hear a warning shot. From here to probably a little further than, the corner there, dude got the gun pointed at me. He started shooting. I dropped everything and took off. I literally jumped over a gate. Mind you, I used to play football. I used to run probably like a 4.6. That day, I feel like I for sure ran a 4.1. Damn. In socks, too. I ran out of my shoes. Boom, jumped the gate. I'm in the woods, and not the woods, but it's like a dirt lot with like, tree branches and stuff like that. My feet bleeding. I jump in the Uber. Boom, get out of there. And first people call, obviously, my mom, let her know what's going on and everything like that. She told me, mind you, that same morning, I don't think it's a good idea. Like, you shouldn't go. But I'm like,
I shouldn't go to
Houston and go get my stuff. She like,
damn,
it's not even worth it. She like, something don't feel right in my spirit about it. And I'm like, nah, you, like, I hear you, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I don't got no clothes. I got to start work. So I'm like, I'm going to just go. Then the girl called me like 10 minutes later, police outside the apartment building. Mm-hmm. She like, why is your stuff here, da-da-da, and why are they asking for you? I'm like,
damn.
You ain't hear the gunshots? No. Like, all right, I got stupid written right across my forehead. Cool. All right, bet. Boom. Hung up the phone. I haven't been back to Houston since. And this happened 3 years ago. It's coming up January 12th was the day that it happened. And it's just like, I wanted to because I loved Houston. It was just the people I was around, envious, jealous, and then, the extra stuff that I was doing at the time. I had too many people in my business and just a lot. But it taught me not to really pay attention to who you around. Right. Keep your head on a swivel and not to trust people. Like, for real. So yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. I'm glad you're here, bro. Like that sounds a little crazy. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Damn. What? So where was your mental at? Like, you know what I'm saying? From that point of your life to now? Like, where did the shift happen to as well?
I say I was like I'm more at peace now, but at the time I was angry because I know who did. Like I know all parties in it, so it's just like I'm going through every type of emotion. Like I'm ready to crash out. Like I'm like mentally like I'm tripping. Then it's like I'm working FedEx at the time, and I don't like working. I always want to be an entrepreneur, so it's like okay, boom, I got to do this because that route didn't work. Cool, whatever. But I need to get myself out of that situation and stop, chasing the fast money. So cool, I'ma just slow down, live a normal life. But I'm in the back of the FedEx truck, like loading, and I'm reliving this like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it was just like I had to quit that job like a month later because I'm working night shifts, quiet, echoing, and all I'm seeing is that day just replay. But for me, the moment it kind of shifted, and I kind of like I got closer to God for sure. And it was just like me realizing like I could be mad and upset about the situation, but I'm still here.
Thanks.
And it's like, okay, use that as a lesson to never do this again. Because, we're not cats. We don't get 9 lives. So it's learn from it, figure out what not to do, and then do better next time and be better for, everybody around you and everything like that. So that was kind of the turning point, and getting into credit and stuff like that. It was our mentor at the time. He, I knew him from like Forex back when like COVID hit and everything like that, and it was a familiar face because at the time I ghost on social media, everything, but I was getting like the text message blast from him because I was supposed to start doing credit, like fixing my credit years ago, but I just panned it off, and I randomly got a text message, and I'm like, okay, let me join a little webinar. Boom, see him talking and everything like that. And then from there, like he said...
That's how y'all met?
Yeah. And fast forward, that's how we met, yeah.
Nah, that's dope. We gonna shift gears, bro, because I know we talk about, like y'all life and y'all background, but let's talk about, like, credit. Let's talk about, like, the real... Let's get real about credit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Let's be real. What's the biggest lie people think about credit, or what's the biggest lie that people believe about credit, period?
Man, biggest lie, number one, if you keep looking at your credit score, it's gonna go down. Stop. It's like, I don't know where y'all got that from. So if you pull
your credit, it's not gonna go down?
No, it's not gonna go down.
It's called a soft inquiry. So credit card,
lied to me, huh?
Yeah. Another thing I'll say is, another lie is, like, it'll be done in 3 days. Like, yes, there are sweeps and stuff, but a lot of that stuff come back on. So it's like you might get everything cleaned up and off, but it might be like that for a week, 30 days, 2 months. Like, you never know, but a lot of times it'll all come back on. And then at that point, you already paid your money and go looking at that person, and they like, I did my part.
Yeah. And another thing I would tap on, it's about 30 different ways to repair credit, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not all of them are ethical, okay? It's like, okay, I'm gonna be completely real with you. They not all the best ways. And so really, you got to really tap into who you actually listening to, who you actually giving your credit repair to, and who you actually investing in. Because if you're really trying to fix your credit the right way, it's not just going to happen, so immediately. Sometimes it do, though, but it's not going to just happen like y'all talk about, 3, 4, 5 days. Anything that gets done in 3, 5 days, listen.
Treat it like trying to hustle, trying to make fast money. Come with a lot of extra issues with it, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Why do so many people with money still have horrible credit?
Man, first thing, a lot of people with money, they never learned how to leverage credit. They have to get it out the mud. It's more of like how I was. Like, okay, I'm hustling here. Boom, I'm hustling here. All right, bet. Now I got 5 bands in my account. Ooh, I feel good. I'm about to keep hustling. Now I got 7 bands. Okay, now I got 10. You know what? I got 10 bands. I'm going to spend a little bit, put this here, move this here, run another play. That's how a lot of people are like they in their day-to-day life. The people that's actually trying to get money and entrepreneurs, that's how they leverage it and how they doing it. The best way to do it is OPM, using other people's money. You never want to use your money because nobody cares about your money. I don't know if it could be cares.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about your money. I'll be real with you. Nobody gives a fuck. Yo, if you got 50,000 in your account right now and you lose it today, and somebody come rob you or take it, whatever, nobody gives a fuck. I'll be real. I'll be completely real with you. Now, when you have a credit card
and somebody swipes for that credit card and that 50K go, I bet the bank go get that shit back. I bet you they go get that bitch back.
Right.
Yeah. Right. What I'll say about it, or can you re-ask the question again?
Yeah, so I said, why do so many people with money have horrible credit or terrible credit?
So I think because growing up, the stigma, like, you know, just pop culture and everything like that, and hip hop, cash was everything, right? So, you know, who we looking up to,
So
that's all they care about.
Bro?
Nah, no, but I'm saying, like,
sure though,
that's what we see. So it's like, that's naturally, like, we've been, you know, taught that very young, like, you gotta have cash, this, that, and third, but people don't understand that the benefits of using a credit card. Mm-hmm. You get points, you get cash back. It's the same money you're spending anyway, but if you leverage it the right way and show that you can pay it off, you start getting higher limits. And now it's like, let's say for a normal person, they lose a job, but you have a $20,000, $30,000 credit card, you can maybe get by for a few months without actually dipping into your savings. Or your savings is paying the minimum on your credit card, and now you're not broke, you know? So it's like, it's different ways that you can kind of like strategically make moves to where you can, you know, still survive and do what you need to do until you get back on your feet and get back to where you need to get to.
Right. Yes, man. And look, just to add on to that, man. ATL, the ATL, the Atlanta, the ATL glitch, y'all. ATL money glitch. This is the money glitch. We gonna give it to y'all. Give it to y'all. This is the credit.
Okay, you saying what you said. Yeah. I thought you about to tell me something else. I was like, okay, you about to say something else with it. I was like, damn, what's the glitch, man? Tell me. Nah, for sure. Is bad credit really about irresponsibility, or is it the lack of education?
Both, but more so lack of education. I mean, everybody known, like, you running off on banks, you know. So it's like, the good thing is it's like 5,000 plus banks across the U.S. So you could always try again, but you want to just make sure, like, you're financially literate, like that, lack of knowledge. Like, people don't know about when they due date is. They don't know, you know, the statement date. They don't know that just paying the minimum on your payments doesn't really do anything because you have the interest with the principal. So the interest might be majority of what you're paying. If you got $100 payment, 60 of it, you know, or not 60 specifically, but let's just say 60 of it is going towards the interest. The other 40 is going towards that. So now it's like, you wonder why, you know, that car note you've been paying for a year and it looked like it never moved because you're only paying the bare minimum. So it's just a lot that goes into it, but it's once you understand the numbers and the APRs and all that extra stuff, like, it's not hard to learn. It's just putting yourself in position to be able to know that you will save money longer in the long run if you learn that information now, because most of these people can walk out. Like, I know somebody, client ours just walked out with the dealership 2026 Genesis G70. 0 down. Brand new, 2 days ago.
For sure. So we're going to go into the CCK system. Can y'all break that down and stuff like that? Break down the CCK system in simple terms, and why does credit come before capital?
Oh, yes. Okay, so look, guys. CCK, credit, capital, and keys. We help you get your credit right first. We help you get the capital that you need, and we help you access funding for those keys to that car, that house, or that rental that you want, your dreams. Credit comes first because credit is your foundation. You can't build on anything without a foundation. And if you do it, 9 times out of 10, you will fail. A lot of these people that, oh yeah, this and that. You've seen it countless times again and again. How many times have y'all seen? I think something just came out about, what's his name? Ray J. Ray J owed Amex like $140,000.
Yeah, they sued him.
They suing Ray J. So when you talk about credit and everything, bro, this is life. And all your favorite entrepreneurs, all your biggest people, they're all doing it through credit. Matter of fact, when you sign a deal, and I don't know if y'all know this, when you sign a deal on the record label, they're actually using credit. They're using credit to give to you when you a big label. Oh, they be like, yeah, I just signed the deal for $100K, $200K, $300K, or I signed the deal for $1 million. A lot of that, most of that is credit, and then they charging you on top of the APR that they gonna get. So if the record labels are building using credit, why aren't you?
That's crazy. That's real. So let me ask you this: what changes when someone stops using credit to survive but starts using it to build?
So it's a two-part question, right? So I'll start with this side of building. When you start using credit to build, you can own things, right? You can get into real estate. You can actually start living in your dream, living the way you want to live, versus getting by. There's a lot of people that don't have good credit and are working. Whether you're working a 9 to 5 or you're just passing by and hustling and anything like that, you're limiting yourself, not understanding how to leverage credit the right way to where you can turn your dreams into realities. Literally, like you can get business money, you can get certain things, certain types of money, and access to other people's money to where that idea you have actually can come true. And now that's $1 million idea that the world needs.
For sure. Love it. For sure. For someone watching this who feels stuck, ashamed, or behind financially, what's their first step?
Oh man, so your first step, real quick, is well, it depends on your situation. But first step, number one, for most of people's situations, is you need to get your credit fixed. Because 9 times out of 10, you got overdue balances on credit cards, loans, or whatever. You got late payments and everything. The first step is go ahead and get your credit fixed. After you go ahead and get your credit fixed, you want to go ahead and make sure you get an LLC, okay, a limited liability company. All right, now you can get a new one or you get an old one, aged or whatever. Sometimes them aged LLCs is gonna give you more money, but back to the new one though. You make your LLC because you already in debt and everything. You feel like you behind financially and everything. Okay, now you're gonna leverage your part. You're gonna leverage business credit. You're gonna go ahead and hit these banks. Actually, I'm gonna give you out a play. You could hit 3 American Express business credit cards, 1 inquiry, guys. Y'all gotta join the community. We're gonna show y'all how to do it. But you hit those 3 banks, you hit that Amex, that's gonna give you around 100 to 70K to 100,000. Okay, that's 70K to 100,000. You're gonna use that because it's 0% APR for at least 6 months to 12 months. Okay, and that time we're gonna be building, we're gonna be making things happen. So you're gonna go ahead and pay down all your other personal loans. Okay, to that 10% radius. Okay, so anything else, those credit cards or whatever, you're gonna pay all those down. Okay, now you're out of personal debt. Now you're just in business financial debt. Okay, now that you done moved it over, now you just another side of the business, okay? Now what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna leverage yourself. Now you're gonna use your personal credit that you now got good and paid off all your loans or outstanding balances and everything. Now you're gonna use that to go ahead and get more funding. After you get more funding, you're gonna pay it back. You gotta leverage yourself with the 0% APR credit cards, and then you start whatever business or whatever you want to do, and you make it happen.
Facts. I'm gonna ask y'all some rapid fire questions, man.
Let's get it.
Bad credit, mistake, or mindset?
Mindset.
Okay, for sure. Credit score or bank balance?
Credit score. Really, credit profile.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. First bill people should never miss.
Credit card.
Due date.
Any bill?
Say any
Bills
bill.
are any bill due date. Don't miss that due date though.
For sure. Worst money habits people don't realize they have.
Spending.
Spending before you get it.
That's the one right there. One thing that kills credit the fastest.
Let's say
late payments.
It's gonna be late payments.
It starts with that. That's the
it's gonna be late payments and outstanding balances. Yeah, and guys, real quick, just to throw that out here, guys. When you are in debt, guys, if you know that you have to be in debt with a credit card or a loan and everything, you can always call them up. And you could tell them that you want to settle your debt. That way you can go ahead and get it settled before it becomes anything bigger, okay? So they'll literally tell you like, hey, you can settle it for 30% or whatever you owe. So if you owe 100,000, you might call them. They're gonna be like, well, we're gonna have to take a loss, guys. Whoa, 30%, can you at least give us that? Or 50%, can you at least give us that? They will settle with you if you work with these banks, guys. You do not have to just be like, oh yeah, I'm stuck. I'm gonna just wait till it turns to a collection, guys. Action is the best profile, and I even tell y'all this: when it even comes to collections and things like that, some people and everything, if it's a low enough balance and everything like that, I don't necessarily believe in it. But if it's low enough balance and everything, why wasn't it already taken care of? If it can be taken care of, take care of it. Now for them big charges and everything like that, credit repair, CCK, we got you.
My boy gonna plug himself in every time he get. For sure. Credit card, trap or tool?
Tool.
For sure. Emergency funds or high limit cards?
High limit cards.
High limit cards.
I ain't gonna even say this, but I'm gonna say it. Personal credit or business credit first? But you have to have personal first.
You gotta
to
have
get
personal
that.
business.
Rich people use credit to
Build
Scale.
to scale and build well.
for sure. Broke people use credit to
Flex.
To flex, to flex and flaunt. But like I said, if you want to flex and flaunt, you could do both. You could always do it.
My boy said, I'm not gonna answer rapid fire questions. Rapid. I'm gonna
You right,
give
my
you
fault.
that. You good. Broke people use. I already said that. One word that describes financial freedom.
Stability.
Wealth.
For sure. Most misunderstood part about credit.
Overnight. It'll be done overnight.
I don't need it.
Yeah, for sure. Late payments or high utilization. Which one is worse?
Late payments.
Late payments.
Okay, for sure. One thing you wish school taught about money.
I wish they taught us credit and how to leverage it.
Just that we shouldn't have to work. We can build our own.
For sure, for sure. Hustling with no plan or planning with no money.
Planning with no money.
Planning with no money.
What's harder, fixing your credit or discipline?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Damn. I would say discipline too. Credit repair, DIY or expert help?
Expert help if you want to get it done fast.
DIY.
Do it yourself?
Yeah. That's because you learn. You're going to need to learn anyway because 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to make the same mistakes anyway.
Yeah,
So why pay somebody over
Facts.
and over and over again?
And I be completely honest with you. He does the credit first side. I do the business funded
So
side.
that's
So you
probably
can
why yeah. Biggest reason people stay in survival mode.
They don't know how to get out, and they don't have the knowledge.
Their mind's too small.
Woo. Woo-hoo. For sure. One move that changes someone's finances in 90 days. One move.
Statement play.
Yeah, you got the statement play. You got the AI prompt. There's an AI prompt that you can put in.
Facts.
Go ahead, put it in, and it'll help you send out, and it'll generate a letter for you to go ahead and send out. That'll be in the link below.
Yeah, don't give them too much. They got to join y'all shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. Fear or ignorance?
Ignorance.
Spending. Oh, go ahead.
I'm about to say fear.
Okay, for sure. Spending or strategy?
Strategy.
Assets or liability?
Assets.
Duh. We ain't gonna even ask those. Discipline or motivation?
I say just whoever you are, whatever age you are, whether you're 18 or your 60s or even older than that, today can change everything for you.
Yes.
Don't wait till tomorrow. We all do it. Procrastination is the thief of everything, honestly.
Yes.
Thief of joy is thief of your dreams, everything like that. So really just take initiative, go back to, those courses that you paid for and go learn and apply that information and change your situation.
Yes.
Motivation again and again. Lose again and again. Because I learned I had to fund myself in order to learn everything I had to learn. So never give up. Motivation.
Facts. If you can tell your younger self anything, what would it be and why? And this question is again for both of y'all. I just said it that way.
Listen to mom, because my mom used to do credit repair. So she was telling me about it years ago, and I was so stuck on football and not really caring. And yeah, just listen to mom. Like, you be
For sure.
a lot better right now.
I would tell myself, look, because now I do it a lot now. I really get it to people and ask what they doing, what the hell they like, what's going on, and everything when I see certain things. But I would tell myself to go ahead, pay more attention and dive into deeper. I wish I started asking questions more because my brother bought a penthouse off of fucking credit, and I was just like,
penthouse off of credit. That's lit.
and I was like, damn, how you do that? Wouldn't tell me. I got that shit now though.
Hey man, that's so fucked up, bro. Your brother ain't put you on game.
Hey,
That's some crab ass shit, man. I ain't gonna even lie. And I ain't trying to curse on my show a lot, but like, damn, that's some crab ass shit. I ain't gonna care.
I mean, look, it is a crab ass shit, but look, that's why I do what I do.
Facts.
Man, because it's like I realized that my brother, maybe he was trying to protect me from it. Like, oh, yeah,
What, you gonna protect you from money?
bruh.
You know how you protect somebody from getting money?
But that's what I'm saying. You never know their reasons and everything like that. But me, I told I already promised my whole family, and I promised everybody around me that even work with me, we gonna get this shit.
Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all for coming to vibe with me, man. Look, before we get up out of here, man, if you can tell your fans or anybody, not fans, but the people that follow you, anything, just give them some game. Vibing with Veto. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Last thing I'm gonna say, when you're applying for new credit cards or anything, the income on there is always household income. So
Let's go.
calculate everybody in the house, see who got jobs, use that, and always use a lower for your rent. Always use a lower amount. I say $500 to $700, and never say you're unemployed or retired or self-employed.
Mm-hmm.
None of those options is gonna get you approved for anything.
Man, and I'm gonna tell you this is foundation. Foundation is number one and it's number key. So whatever your foundation is, you're gonna make sure it's good. Otherwise, the house will fall down. And with credit being your key to wealth and stability, y'all gotta remember this. You want to keep that clean. So if you are in personal debt and everything like that, you want to make sure you use what you can use and do what you can do to get out of that personal debt. Honestly, I would do the statement play. The statement play is when you know the statement that.
Wait. That's what it.
That's what
you're right.
You're right. Too much sauce.
Hey, man, gave y'all the sauce. You know what I'm saying? But again, hey, I appreciate y'all for coming on my show. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, trust.tay2, TikTok as well. Our company Instagram, CCK, it's Credit Capital and Keys on Instagram.
You can find me at The Real Unexpected and The Real Unexpected too, and everywhere else on social media.
Facts. Hey, man, it's been another episode of Vibin with Veto. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube at Vibin with Veto. You already know the slogan. We vibrating higher. Always chasing purpose over popularity. Y'all follow these dudes. They got a lot of game and they young, so I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing none of the shit that y'all was doing at y'all age.
Right.
And I respect it, bro. Real shit. Y'all got a lot of, like I was saying before we started talking, you got a lot of years to get this money. You feel what I'm saying? You 23 out of you.
24.
That's crazy, bro. Y'all gonna be getting money for a long time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all for coming, man.
Most definitely appreciate you having us.
For sure. And we gone.